Yo, welcome to GG's. Let's talk about women. It's 12 o'clock at night. I'm playing some Brotato. I just feel like talking. This is a girl I used to talk to, right? There was just some things, it just wasn't gonna work out, right? So we broke it off. I'm not gonna get into that, but let's say, so this was in what, 2021 when we talked. So let's fast forward, right? It's 2024 now. So it's been 3 years since we talked, right? I think it was 2021. Maybe it was 2022. I think it was 2021 though. So within that time, like we're still friends on social media. Friends with her on Facebook or whatever. And she's funny. She's like mad funny, right? Real funny. And sometimes she'll say some stuff, and it's like, okay, that was weird, but okay, and then go back to saying like her regular funny stuff, and all of a sudden later, another time she'll say something a little questionable, like, what are you talking about? You sound crazy, and then go back to being funny. All right, so fast forward, because there's a status that she posted. There's two statuses that she posted on her page that are like red flags, major red flags. So, oh, kill that lord, kill him. Oh, I didn't get it. So, I'm gonna get to that in a second, right? She posted these two statuses on her page, and it's like, what are you on, my boy? Like, girl, you sound wild right now. So anyway, in this time, she would be posting some stuff, and sometimes it'd be questionable, and then it would like go back to our regularly scheduled program, like, okay, all right, yeah, haha, blah blah, same old jokes, and then later on, something else would happen. She would say something wild. It will probably be about men, like, something, whatever, like she doesn't like something about men. Okay, cool, whatever. And this kept happening like over the course of the years. She just kept posting that kind of stuff. And mind you, like, we used to talk, right? So when me and her talked, I didn't get any of, like, she was just cool. Like, she really is cool, and she's funny. There's not that many women who are like really funny, right? She's like actually funny. Like, she really is funny. So, but the stuff that she started posting is like, where's that coming from? Because you wasn't saying none of that. You wasn't acting like this when you was talking to me. So what experiences have you been having? What you on? So let's fast forward to 2024 now, right? We used to talk. She was mad cool, but all right. So basically, the reason why I stopped talking to her is because she believed in like the burning sages and crystals. I believe in God. Like, God, that's my guy, right? So she believes in like the crystals and burning sages, and like, and that's not my stilo. That's not my feel. So I had to roll out. Right? I'm like, you're not for me. So, so fast forward. So she started posting crazy stuff. That has nothing to do with the story. That's just why I stopped talking to her. So, whatever. That's why we stopped talking. So let's fast forward. She started posting crazy stuff, and there's these two statuses that she posted on her Facebook page recently, like this week, and I'm going to read them right after I get finished killing these bastards. Let me kill these bastards. Okay, here we go. The first status that she posted that was crazy, right? She said, and she actually pinned this post to her Facebook page. She pinned this post. Now, it would be crazy if like she randomly were to see this video on YouTube, which she's not, because for one, she's not a gamer, and this is like a gaming guy channel, whatever. And also, my channel's small, so she's not gonna find it. But even if she does, I actually don't care, so I shouldn't even brought that up in the first place. All right, so she pinned the comment. The comment says, "Here's the first status. The second one is next. The first one says, I don't care how good my Facebook pictures look. I'm not effing. I'm not effing. I'm not smashing. I'm not letting you smash. Welcome to my page. Okay. All right. Red flag. red flag. Red flag, okay? There's no circumstance where you should post something like that. Okay. All right. She jokes around a lot, right? Okay, cool. You can say that. Cuz she does. She jokes around. She's funny. Like, she cracks a lot of jokes. She says a lot of funny stuff. But I don't think that she was joking when she said this, and here's why. Because she didn't used to post stuff like that. It changed. She used to just post funny stuff, but it was like lighthearted funny. But now it's like getting a little bit more vulgar and a little bit more interesting, and it's like, yo, okay, you changing a little bit. Okay, cool, you're being funny, but you're still being funny, but it's just, it's just kind of interesting. Everything you talk about now is just about men, and you don't like men, right? Maybe you should just go ahead and just be, can I say the L word on YouTube? I don't know. Maybe you should just go ahead and be a lesbian, all right? Maybe you should just go ahead and do that. If you don't like us, you keep posting about us, then just leave us alone. Go be who you want to be with, right? There's another status that she posted that said, oh, and also, hold on, no. We're not done with this. No, we're not done with this first status yet. This is also a major red flag, because this means these are the kinds of guys that you have been associated with, even loosely you have been associated with them in some kind of way. So that tells me you either have responded, or in some kind of way you may have like entertained one of these guys, or she might have let one of them smash. I don't know, but it's like, why should you even have to post that on your page? Like, what? Why is this this should not be a problem. This shouldn't be a crazy. Just ignore them if they don't. If they're trying to smash, just say no and keep it moving. You don't have to post about it. So you're kind of giving yourself away. Like, these are the kind of guys you entertain. There's another status. The second one says, the other status that's crazy. I mean, and she has a lot of other crazy ones, but these are the two that I want to point out that are just like ridiculous. The second one is like really ridiculous. She says, and again, she's being funny. She's funny, but she still said this. She said, men will flirt with me on every app except Cash App. It's like, okay. Alright. Maybe that's like a funny joke or meme that's going around or something. Cause I actually laughed at that. Like, that was funny. That was funny when I read it. Like, it was legit funny. But can we just, all right, let's just talk about this. Let's talk about this second status. Would a man, if you say something like that and men see the status, are guys just gonna be like, oh, dang, you're right. I'm about to, what's your Cash App? I'm sending you money right now. What? So, all right, so let's really dive deep into this, okay? Let's dive deep into this mindset. So she might have been joking. She might have just been joking, right? She might have been joking. I don't know. Maybe I'm triggered. Okay, am I triggered? I could be triggered. But let's talk about it anyway. I don't care. We're gonna talk about it. So let's just say you have a guy, right? For the ladies, if you have a guy and this guy is doing He's like treating you like a queen, and he's doing things for you. He's bending over backwards for you, and you've only known this guy for a week. Okay. And there's another guy, and this other guy, and he's gonna be like, yeah, nah, I don't feel like doing that, right? And you may get mad, you may get upset, but you will respect that man. You will respect that guy who tells you no. And for some reason, for some ridiculous reason, women will go right back to social media and beg and ask for the guys who will spoil them and take them on trips and all this, that, right? But when they get a guy who actually would be willing to do something like that, what are they going to do with him? They're going to manipulate and take advantage of that guy. All they're going to do is take advantage and use him for his resources. And guess what? The guy who does nothing for her, that's the dude who's going to smash. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. That's the guy who's actually gonna smash. I just got off the phone with a girl talking about, like, bro, there's no reason why this girl should be she should ghost me. She really should. She should be ghosting me. But she's not. I ghosted her for like 3 weeks. I ghosted this girl for like 3 weeks. Didn't hit her up, didn't text her. It just, I was invisible. I didn't exist for like 3 weeks. All right. I called her at like 9 o'clock tonight. It's like midnight. It was a few hours ago. She picked right up, and we talked for like an hour. She was ready to talk. And not only was she ready to talk, she was out with some friends, and she still picked the phone up. What did you be with your friends? Why did you pick the phone up for me? What? I'm not even special. I ghosted you. What are you? What? All right. So women will say that they'll actually convince themselves that they want these things. They don't want that. They don't want the nice guy. They don't want a guy who's going to cash at them. They don't even want him. They'll use him, but they don't want. Then they're not going to stick with him. He's done for. Let me get some HP regeneration. Yes. Chee! There's a weird cycle that kind of happens with women sometimes, where they will experience something for basically sometimes women just don't really know what they want, right? Because they'll experience a good guy, they'll experience a bad guy, and they really actually will want both of them. They want the good guy and they want like a bad guy too, like kind of all in one. But the problem is for one, for a guy who's able to do both of those things well and have a good balance, and he's a guy like that is probably really aware of himself, and he's probably too intelligent for you. All right, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I should say that. He's probably too intelligent for you. He's probably has access to women that are actually better than you. So, but that doesn't necessarily just mean that. I'm gonna keep getting rid of these spears. Yeah, and I want that too. And I want this harvesting. That doesn't necessarily mean that just because a woman wants that she doesn't qualify for it. That's not what that means. It just means that every woman asks for it, and it's like all of you want that. So there has to be somebody who doesn't qualify. Everybody can't have that guy. Everybody can't have him. All right, if you are a man and you know what I mean, like you hitting the gym, you out here, you grinding, you getting your bread, you making moves, you have a good network, You're associated. You have connections. You're good at what you do. You're smart. You're handsome. You're good looking. You got your own stuff. You're decisive. You're protective. You know, you the whole idea. The most important thing for women is for them to feel safe and feel protected and feel comfortable. That's that's what they need. They literally need that. It is important for us to make women feel that way. That's our job as men. That's our job, to make women feel appreciated. And we gotta gas them up sometimes. We gotta validate them sometimes, right? Women really need that. They're emotional. They're a lot more emotional than we are, and they need us. They need us to, and that's why women say, "I want a guy who's in touch with his emotional side," because sometimes you can't just be the brute guy all the time. Sometimes you gotta be gentle. You gotta show him some love, right? Sometimes that's what you gotta do. And when they deserve it, right? It's all good and it's all love. Like, I'm all for it. However, there's like this weird thing going on in the dating market where, and social media has really ruined the relationships. So many, not so many, but every woman on social media asks for the same stuff. They all ask for a guy who's like tall, a guy who has money, a guy who's going to cash out them and send them flowers on random days and take them on vacation, and a guy who makes six figures, and a guy who he's a homeowner. Bro, I'm trying to buy a house. Buying a house is, do you know how much money you have to make to buy a freaking like $250,000 house? $250,000. That's not even like that's not an expensive house. You know how much money? Yo, this economy is destroyed. It's screwed up. But women don't realize that. They don't. And when the only time a woman does realize that is when she's like literally just doing everything on her own, and she either just is never in a relationship with a guy, or never has access to a guy who can help her out because that's usually what ends up happening. The guy ends up paying for everything, or paying all the bills, and she pays for nothing. All right, so if a woman is just single and that's all, she's going to end up paying for everything, and those are the women that know. Or sometimes women who, let me lock this. I forgot to lock. Sometimes it'll be women who are actual real estate. They do real estate. They sell homes. They're in that field, and they know what it takes because they're already about it. But even sometimes those women don't really realize, most people do not make six figures. Most, like, the average income for the average adult in America, I want to say it's like 50,000. That's like the average, right? It's somewhere around that. But I mean, if you make 100,000, that doesn't mean that you deserve someone who also makes 100,000. You just deserve to make 100,000. That's all you deserve. You got what you deserve. You got your six figures. So enjoy it. That doesn't make you just qualify for somebody who makes six figures. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You don't qualify for that. You just qualify to make six figures, which you do. Enjoy it. Congratulations. Good for you. But don't like all of a sudden, okay, I need a guy who's also going to make it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work that way. It's not gonna work that way. Because now what you're doing is you are dating a man for his money. And men with money recognize when a woman is only dating him for his money. So it's never going to work unless you are really a wife. If you make six figures and you are a wife, okay, all right, now okay, you're a legit wife. Now you qualify. It's like you, the guy who makes six figures, or the hard, doesn't matter how much money he makes, because like now you are being a wife. Now you qualify. Now you get them, right? Because I'm not gonna go out here and work hard, spend all the time I do getting good at whatever I need to be good at, and creating streams of income and buying a home. Like when I do end up buying a house, right? I'm not gonna spoil my house with a woman who does not make my house feel like a home. No, I'm either gonna be in there by myself, or I'm gonna be in there with a woman who makes my house feel comfortable, makes my house feel warm and inviting, right? Like, you know what I mean? When guests come over, like you're supposed to be. Oh, I'm about to die. Jesus Christ. So I really like armor a lot in this game, but I don't have any dodge. So let me get some dodge. Let me get some dodge, Jack. I just really don't understand the whole dynamic that has been happening over, like, on social media over these years. I remember when Facebook, when Instagram first came out. Actually, I remember when Facebook first came out, because I was in high school, and then when I got to college, I felt like I wasn't even allowed to open a Facebook page, because I thought it was like for adults, like people who were 18. I was a teenager. I was a kid. Right? So I didn't know. I was like, oh, but that was like early. That was when social media was innocent and it was fun. Like you could just talk to people that you haven't seen in a long time, or that you were far away from, and like it was actually social media. That's what it was. Right? It was. Man, MySpace days? What? MySpace was a time, because it was just about who could create a fly page. You made the page your own. You had a playlist, you had music when people clicked on your page. It was a thing. You had a background, you had like a theme. It was if somebody, you had your close friends. So it was just a different time. And then not only that, you could also post your own, like if you had your own music, you could upload your MP3s and your music files to your page, and people could like hear. I used to discover artists and like find people on Facebook, on MySpace. Listen to this, like me and my cousin, we used to discover people. We used to just go and listen to people's music on MySpace. It was just a different time. And also, people were not clout chasing on MySpace. People were not clout chasing, and it wasn't like it. I'm not gonna say it wasn't like a dating app, because people probably did still hook up or whatever. I was too young. Actually, no, I wasn't too young. I'm sorry. I was definitely old enough. I just wasn't doing it because everybody that I was friends with on MySpace. No, I did get a couple girls. Yeah, I did get up with a couple girls on MySpace. One of them, never mind. I did. Okay, I lied. But it was a different time, man. It was such a different time. Women were not just trying to see what opportunities, or trying to chase clout, or trying to get with a guy who had all the money, or like social media was just social media. It was fun. Everybody wasn't trying to have like, oh, I have more friends than you. It wasn't even like that. It was just whose page looked the coolest and who had the best effects on the page. How did you get that effect on your page? How did you, like, MySpace was just fun. It was fun. Sometimes sexual, but it was fun, right? It was just always a good time. Like, it was always a good time. And that was it. That was all it was. And it's just so different now. My harvesting is terrible. And while we're talking about this, guys, if any of you are cash apping women, oh my, please stop this. Because to have the audacity to even post a status like that means there are guys who will cash app you. And I did see a couple guys comment on her page and say, "What's your cash app? I'm gonna send you something, babe." Like, stop, yo. Cut it out, man. Stop cash apping these hoes, man. That's all. They're just gold diggers, bro. They're just looking for somebody with clout. Or, and bro, here's another thing that happens. Women will say things like, "Yo, there was a girl I was just looking at today. Today she posted on her page like, oh, I'm on my way to work. I pulled up at this red light and this man said, why you looking so sad? You too pretty to be looking sad, right?" And I'm like, "Sir," like she started complaining about it. "Sir, go get out of my face. I don't like when guys say that kind of stuff." Stop it. You know you like it. Stop. You like that attention. Knock it off. Knock it all the way off, man. Stop playing. You know you like that. You like the guy he was just called. She probably was smiling. She was probably, when he said that, I don't know, she might have frowned. She might have frowned. Some women they're just mean. But it's like, yo, I know for a fact that you said that just to validate yourself. Because women will validate themselves. They do it all the time. Women say stuff like, "Oh yeah, he was in my DMs, but I turned him down." What did you even bring? Why did you even say, like, no one even asked you who was in your DMs. You just wanted to tell us. We didn't even ask you. You just wanted to tell us to make you feel good about yourself and make us think that these guys in your DMs, and they might not even be in there. It's probably just you. Sometimes they might even be lying about it, making you think that they're just batting these guys down left and right. No. This guy told you that he thought you were attractive, and you gonna sit there and tell me that you didn't enjoy that? Knock it completely off. You enjoyed it. Stop it. Get out of here. Go to work and just do what you gotta do. Knock it off. Knock it off, man. Yeah, it's just this weird thing that's going on with social media now, where everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame, and it's like, if everybody wants to get their 15 minutes of fame, that means everybody's going to look the same, and nobody is going to get their 15 minutes of fame. Just live your life, like, just, you know what I mean? Like, if you have that, if you get that, then you get it. But like, just relax, yo. Oh, everybody's just clout chasing now. Such a weird time. Such a weird time to be alive. I'm about to die. Oh god. Don't kill me. Oh. 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 Okay, I'ma live. Wave 20, I beat it, baby! Chee! Chee! Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Pull up in a SF motor, y'all thought it was finished? So I just went on this whole spiel only to say this. Focus on yourself, fellas. Seriously, man. Focus on yourselves. Don't focus on these women out here, bros. They are really actually not good for you unless you make them be good for you. You have to demand it. You have to demand them to be good for you. Otherwise, just don't even deal with them. Don't even deal with them. Women who are going to just be asking you for cash apps and trying to get you to take them on dates and trying to get you to travel with them and pay their bills and all this garbage. These women, they suck. They suck. Don't talk to them. They're losers. Only talk to women who are good women. Talk to women who are like about something, who have something to offer you. And then make sure that you have something to offer her. Because it's not all about you. There is a dynamic, and there is a men and women are not equal. We're complementary. You have to be in your masculine element, and you have to be about something, right? You have to have get up and go. You gotta have the character. You gotta have these things together. Because if you don't, you're going to allow that woman to walk all over you, and you're probably going to be cash apping her. And you don't want to be that guy, because you will get cheated on, you will get used, and you will get left. You will get broken up with. And God forbid you don't marry the woman. Please don't be that guy, because you will get divorced, and she's going to take everything from you. Don't be that guy. All right. Entertain women that are good for you, and then when you do, be good for them. Be that guy, right? Be the guy who really has his stuff together, right? And that's why you have to be. You gotta be. You have to focus on yourself, right? Because you obviously you are what she needs, because you on your grind, you on your stuff. You know you about your money. You getting your bag. You know what I'm saying? You're getting smarter. You're getting wiser. You're getting in better shape. You're hitting the gym. Hit the gym. Hit the gym. All right. Hit the gym. I can't say that enough. Going to the gym is so important, man. And you don't have, and that doesn't mean become a bodybuilder. It just means do something. Don't be that guy. Never be that guy. Never be that guy. You can't do anything. You can't reach nothing. You can't lift nothing. You can barely lift yourself. Don't be him. Don't ever be him. Oh God, I'm getting wrecked. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, yeah, it's over. Kill these trees. Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. Hey, why didn't he give me no fruit? Heal me. Heal me. I'm gonna die. But yeah, don't be that guy, man. Don't be the guy that's just like, you know, a couch potato. Oh, please don't be him. Don't do that, guys. So it's not just women, right? It's some fellas too. And there are some men who are just lazy. I mean, you sit up and you watch gaming channels like this, and you know, and like you just play video games all day, or you go to work and you come home and you eat and you don't do it, and you watch Netflix, and you just go out for drinks and you drink every day. No, that's not it, man. That's not it. All right, you're killing yourself. You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself. You're literally like dying. That you know that's not how you want to live. That, well, if you keep doing that, you won't be living. But I still haven't died yet in this game. I'm just still talking. I'm just playing and just still talking. I think that stop cash apping these hoes, man. They trash. These hoes trash. There's some good ones out here, but if she just wants you to cash app her, trash. Get her out of here. She's garbage. Killing these freaking bastards. Killing these bastards. Chee! So fellas that are watching this, focus on yourselves, brothers. Create the grounds to where a woman can come in to your life and multiply your life. If there are any ladies who happen to watch this video, to you guys, I would like to say, stop asking for Cash App. They're not gonna do it. If you're already asking for Cash App, you're gonna keep doing it. Me telling you not to do it, it ain't gonna stop you. Whatever, keep on asking for Cash App. I ain't giving it to you. Let me end on some encouragement for the ladies. Ladies, if you have a opportunity to be with a man who treats you really well and he really looks out for you and he's trying to give you the world, it's the reason why he's doing that is because you make his life better in some kind of way. So don't ruin it by trying to take advantage of what he's trying to do something nice for you, right? He's trying to look out for you. So don't ruin that by taking advantage of the fact that he's trying to look out for you. And guys, if a woman is trying to take advantage of you, put your freaking foot down and tell her to go shut up and sit down. Go make me a sandwich. but here's how you do it. You say, girl, go make me a sandwich. Your little beautiful self. Get in there and go make me a sandwich. Looking all fine. Get out of my face. That's how you do it. I don't know if that may not work on 100%, but it'll work on somebody. But ladies, yeah. So if you're with a guy and that's what he's trying to do, the reason why he's doing that is because he really sees something in you that makes him. It encourages him and makes him feel like he wants to make your life better because you make his life better in some way. So don't take that for granted, because that guy will turn around and give that same princess treatment to the next girl who will appreciate it. All right. So it's not worth you trying to get an extra squeeze out of the lemon. You know, you have to nurture the lemon. Let the lemon grow a little bit. Let the lemon get a little more juice. Let y'all get a little more juice. And then after, you know, if you allow the lemon to fill up, it'll give you whatever you need, because it'll be full. Because you're growing it. You're growing that man. You're nurturing that man and making him feel special and encouraging him. You're motivating him, right? So when you get a guy like that, motivate him. He may not make a whole bunch of money. He might make like $100 a year. But at the end of the day, this is a good guy, and he's really trying to make things happen. And he has a plan, right? He knows he might be in the early stages of his plan, and you don't feel like waiting. Well, guess what? When he becomes successful, and he will become successful, trust and believe that, with or without you, he's going to make it happen, because that's what kind of man he is. You have to realize and recognize when you have a man like that, and when you get him, if you do something crazy, you do the wrong thing, he will find another woman, and he might find multiple other women, and you might not be any of those women, and you're going to be salty because you didn't treat him right, and you tried to take advantage of him. And fellas, I just want y'all to wake up on game. Like, don't let these girls tell you what and when to do what you want to do. When it's your way, right? It's your way. Definitely treat your woman like a princess and whenever you can, but you have to treat yourself like a king first. Because if you're not doing that, yeah, nah, it's not it. All right, I hope I encourage you young men and young women today. I just wanted to talk and ramble and talk about 2024 social media, and I don't know. I just want to talk about people. That's what I want to do. I wanted to talk about people today. And I've done that. All right, bye. I love y'all. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Potato thrower? The heck is that? So I throw potatoes at aliens and they die? Hey, yo, this game is wild. This game is wild. Oh, I think my tea is done.